Hey guys, welcome to Terrible Lighting. Welcome to my very small, cluttered kitchen. It is what it is. I've just done like a massive grocery shopping expedition, so I actually thought I would just share with you what it is that I've bought, and my plan is to pre-prep some of these meals and carry you guys along on that journey as well. So let's just go through. Now, full disclosure, I am tethered to the wall with the plug that's like powering the camera, so hopefully I don't clothesline myself, but we shall see. All right, so we're gonna start over here. Now, first of all, I do get quite jealous when I watch other people's like cooking videos and whatnot because their kitchens are so nice. Mine, not so much. There it is. It's messy. It's not contemporary at all, but it gets the job done. We rent. I'm not investing in new cupboards for a house that I don't own. So it is what it is. We've got the microwave, we've got the dishwasher, so grateful for that, and we've got a stove. It's nothing fancy, it gets the job done. So here we are. Starting off on this side here, we just got some snacks for the kids. Well, these ones are for me, but they love Cheetos, so what I'll do is I'll go through and just empty these into little Ziploc bags so that they're sort of portioned out. And I'll do the same, these are for me. So these are the sweet and spicy ketchup chips from Miss Vicky's, and then the sea salt and malt vinegar ones. So I'll go through and just portion them out because it's too easy to eat way more than I think if I just free feed out of the bag. So I like to set myself up for success. And then I just found these today, and they're like little pretzel bites, but they're like higher in protein. And I will measure these out as well, but you can see there, not a lot of fat, not a lot of sugar, 9 grams of protein per serving. And this one has the same stats on it, but they had two different flavors, just the sea salt and then the everything flavor. So I figured I would give those a try because the crunchy, salty stuff is my shit. That is what gets me every time. You'll see that there's like no ice cream, there's no cakes, there's like, that's just not what gets me. It's these things. Then bread. Kids love cinnamon bread, so I got that. I just found this today, so I don't eat a lot of bread, but every now and then I do like to have like a slice of toast with some peanut butter or something like that, or some egg salad on a slice of toast. So this stuff here, let's get it in focus. For 2 slices, you're getting 11 grams of protein and 3 grams of fiber. So it's not a ton of fiber, but it's got a lot of protein in there, not a lot of fat, only 1 gram of sugar, so I am pleased with that. And then for the kids and for Barry, I got the smooth multigrain. He'll eat some of this as well because I won't eat that entire loaf before it goes bad. But just by comparison, let's take a look here. So this has 4 grams of fiber per 2 slices, 2.5 grams fat, 2 grams sugar, and only 7 grams of protein. So not too bad compared to this one, but I like to help myself out wherever I can. Same over here. So I'm going to be pre-prepping some basically like enchilada type things or fajita type things. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do yet, but that's what I'm going to use these guys for. And then for sandwiches, this is what I like to use because they have all this extra protein in them. And I look at the stats over here. For 1 flatbread, which is more than enough, there's 2.5 grams of fat, 20 grams of carbs, so 12 net grams because there's 8 grams of fiber in one of those, which I think is an awesome amount, and then 10 grams of protein. So again, I like to just help myself out where I can, and I rarely eat like 2 pieces of bread as a sandwich. I'll eat an open-faced one on bread, but that's where these come in. So that is the bread stuff, just some plain hamburger buns over there. And then the kids also really like these for breakfast. So I picked up some of the blueberry flavored ones. And they're just like little flatbreads. You can cut them, stick them in the toaster, stick them in the microwave, just eat them plain. Bennett loves them. He's 4, he doesn't like anything. So when we can find something that has his eye and he'll actually eat it and it's not atrocious and filled with sugar, then I like to pick those up. So there's some breakfast options. And then I have some fruit over here. I will just swing you over and show you the rest of the produce that I picked up before we move on to the other stuff. So I just picked up 2 things of strawberries. They were on sale today. Some prepackaged peaches in juice for my daughter because she loves them. And then if we, sorry, if you see that in the background, yes, we do have a magnetized skeleton on our fridge. We call him Steve. He's been living there forever. If you flip him over, it's the skeleton. And then obviously this side is the inner workings. My son was very fascinated with the human body for quite some time, so we have a Bennett-sized skeleton on our fridge. It is what it is. Okay, more produce. So I bought some frozen blueberries and then some frozen, these are strawberries, peaches, and mangoes. I'm gonna set up some smoothie packets. Bought a bag of little tiny apples, and I've never heard of these ones before, sweet tangos, but they are the perfect size for my 4-year-old because he loves apples and impressed with them, so picked those up for him. And then I just found these today, or I'm sure I've seen them before and have just never considered buying them, but these are sweet peppers, and apparently they are actually sweeter than regular bell peppers, so I thought I'd pick them up and give them a try. Bennett really likes peppers, but I think he's even gonna like these even more because they are a little bit sweeter, so we're gonna give them a try. Got some bananas, lemons, and limes, some green onions. I'm gonna make up some egg salad. The kids love watermelon, so I just bought that one there for them. And then we go through cucumber like it's going out of style. My son will eat an entire one in a day if I let him, so I like to have them on hand, keep them all sliced up in the fridge so they're good to go. And then some onions, some fresh parsley, baby carrots, sweet peppers, celery, and a head of lettuce back here. And then I got some green peppers and just some tomatoes on the vine. And then I don't know if this counts as produce or not, but I found these little guys, and they're just like double stuffed baked potatoes. So I bought some steaks, as we'll see when we get there. So I'm gonna put these in the freezer, and then there'll be a side dish when we have that for dinner. May as well finish off here. I got some low sodium soy sauce because I find that the regular stuff is just way too salty, especially when I'm using it for cooking. I like it for just like on rice, but I want to make like an egg roll in a bowl kind of thing, like a deconstructed egg roll. And I find the low sodium is the way to go. And then my daughter loves these, and actually I really like them as well because there's no sugar in them, no calories, and yet they're still very flavorful, and there's just a really slight amount of carbonation in them, so a much better option than pop. So I just picked up the coconut pineapple, what is this one, lemon lime, and then there's an orange mango one here that I think she's going to love. So she saw those when I was unpacking, she was very excited. And then I picked up 2 unsweetened soy milks, so I like to use those for overnight oats and for smoothies. And then I just picked up some chocolate protein powder, and I'm going to make some protein balls because, where is he? There he is. He loves protein balls, so I'm going to get this. Good boy. And then I just picked this up, and this was like one of the most expensive things I bought today aside from the meat. But I'm going to freeze some of the soy milk in here. I'll add a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of cinnamon, and then throw those in once they've frozen for the smoothie packs. So let's just finish off this side over here. Picked up some honey for the protein balls and for just sweetening other stuff. I don't like eat honey, I don't really eat toast, so I don't just eat honey, but I could, I suppose, if I wanted to, because I will have leftovers. This is some jasmine rice. This is some shredded coconut for the protein balls. This is a lemon pepper seasoning that I'm going to use on the chicken. And then, although I said I'm not much of a sweets fan, these get me all the time. So I picked them up at Bulk Barn. They are sour wine gums. I cannot find them in store anywhere, but I found them at Bulk Barn, so this will last me quite some time, but I just love them so much. That's like my favorite candy ever. Since we're over here, I picked up some feta and some ricotta. I'm going to do a baked ricotta, and I am definitely going to be sharing that recipe because it's perfect for soft food stage when you're coming out of gastric bypass surgery. Then for the kids, we got some fruit gummies, some Bear Paws, sugar reduced, reduced sugar Jell-O. Bennett loves those. And then just some easy little snacks here, the Ritz with the cheese on them. The kids love those. And then Goldfish. I could have just bought the bag and then parceled them out myself, but I just kind of opted for convenience on this one, and they were on sale, so that was kind of an added perk. some sour cream, some mozzarella, some cheddar, and then cheese strings. We go through these like they're going out of style, all three of us. My husband doesn't really eat them, but the two kids and I snack on these all the time. And I got some tomato paste. I got some taco seasoning because I love adding this to chicken and just throwing it in the slow cooker with some corn and black beans, and you're good to go. And then just some sweet basil marinara. This, oh my gosh. Okay, so I've been on the hunt for this for like 4 months, and I've finally found it in a store close to me. So this is the second time I bought it in about a week and a half. It's so good. My husband loves it. I love it. My daughter loves it. And it's just having something like this on hand. And I don't think, no, I didn't show it over here, but I did pick up celery as well. I'm going to cut up celery. I'll cut up cucumber. We got the baby carrots, some peppers. That dipped in here makes for an awesome snack, and it's so good. The dill specifically is so good. And then, what do we got here? Some diced tomatoes. And then I've never used this press and seal before, but I was watching somebody else's videos and she was using it and it looked really convenient. So I just picked up the smallest pack I could find of it just to try it out. I usually use saran wrap and it's a pain in the ass to use, so I'm hoping this will be better. And then just some more Ziploc bags. So I got the large ones for the freezer, and then just some sandwich-sized ones. Picked up some sliced white potatoes because my husband and my daughter both just love these done up in the frying pan with a bit of corn and some butter. I don't really eat that much in the way of potatoes, but they love that, and it makes for a really easy meal. And then my son has been going on about going camping this summer because he wants s'mores so badly. So I picked up all the stuff for s'mores, and I'm actually going to make like a s'mores dip for them, just because it's just more convenient that way for them to eat it that way. And then what else did I get? Oh, here's where I think I'm going to run into some problems with this cord. So again, a little bit messy back here, but what can you do? My kids are big into painting right now, so there it is. And then our cast iron skillets just usually lives on the stove, but I've got everything obviously set out right now. This is a 30 pack of eggs. We go through a lot of eggs. My husband and I both love egg salad. The kids like hard-boiled eggs. I like hard-boiled eggs on salads, things like that. So we go through them. And then I bought some disposable trays here for the enchiladas or whatever the hell I'm going to make. I don't know what to call them, but basically tortillas with some meat and peppers in them, whatever you want to call them, covered in cheese. So I can just throw them in here, stick them in the freezer, and then I'm not tying up dishes in the freezer. And yeah, I've got 4 of them there. And then I did buy this one. This one's a reusable, so it's glass, like the Pyrex thing here. I'm going to do some baked oatmeal in it. I've never tried baked oatmeal before, but came across a recipe for it that sounds really good, and I figured this is something that all of us could scoop out of for breakfast. And I think that is it. All of this came to about $400, which is atrocious. Like, the cost of food is absolutely insane. However, it is all food that we're going to eat. So my next step is to sort of go through, put away what can be put away right now, and then plan what I'm going to prep so that I can get it prepped. Oh, I didn't show you the meats that I bought. Yeah, here we are. So I bought some ham steaks. My daughter loves those. I find them easy on my stomach as well, but I also like to cook one up, or not even cook it up, but just like dice it all up and put it in the freezer for omelets and things like that. And I do want to do an egg bake in one of those trays as well, just for easy breakfast. Bought some sausages just because they're great to have on hand. These are just mild Italian. I actually prefer hot Italian, but I'm the only one in the house that does, so I'm outnumbered. So we'll go for mild. And then I picked up some, what's this one? This is the ground turkey. Picked up 2 things of ground turkey. I'm going to make turkey meatballs with one, and then turkey burgers with the other, and just stick them in the freezer for fast dinners. And then we have the ground beef as well, so I'm going to use some of that for the taco, enchilada, fajita, whatever. I don't know what to call it. I have no idea what I'm going to do. And then these are just like stripped, I guess. I don't know what to call them. They're like chicken tenders basically, but they're already like pre-cut. Cost of chicken is absolutely insane. The other day I found 5 chicken breasts on sale for about $9, so I picked up 3 packs of those to put in the deep freezer because normally they're $20 for 5. It's insane. And then these are the 2 giant steaks that I found, and they were only, yeah, $13. And so I'm going to do them separately and just prep them, put them into the freezer in separate freezer bags. So this will make 2 meals, and it'll feed, well, Bennett won't eat it, I can guarantee you that right now, but it will feed my husband, myself, and my daughter at least 1 meal each out of this. I don't eat a lot of red meat, depending on how it cooks. Sometimes it's not very agreeable to my stomach, but I'm going to plan on doing this in the slow cooker, so I think that should work for me because it'll stay nice and soft. But yeah, so $13 for basically 6 meals, really not that bad. You'd pay a hell of a lot more for a steak dinner at a restaurant. So while I did spend a ton of money today, it's worth it because we could very easily spend $400 on takeout or restaurant meals in less than a week. So there we have that. So this is like, I can't tell you right now how many like weeks of food this is, and of course the produce and things like that I'm gonna have to replace, but we are out. We have 1 apple. That is the only produce in our house right now, minus some like somewhat questionable lettuce that's living in the fridge and carrots, things like that. So I'm gonna go through and clear all that out and just restock from fresh and plan out how I'm gonna prep everything and get going on that. So I've been talking for like 18 minutes just showing you my groceries, so I think we're just gonna leave it at that for this video, but I will do another video with some of the prep that I do with these items that I've picked up, and definitely one on that ricotta bake because A, it's fantastic, but it's also fantastic if you're on to like soft food stage after gastric bypass surgery or after sleeve surgery, and you can customize it. So if you're not on soft foods and you do want a little bit of pasta, you can add pasta to it. It's basically like a deconstructed lasagna, but it's so good. So that is that. Just wanted to share the groceries with you. I feel good about what I bought. I really do. Yeah, so there's that. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Until, oh, where's the light? Where's the light? There's gotta be some light here. There we go. Until then, remember, never trust a fart.